Yes, we are live. We are continuing ACST Mania. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something like Fluger. No. We got bowling tonight, now wrestling. B division to the left. Rick Kamrowski versus Bob Lee. In the blue, Mr. John Ahearn going against, in the green shirt, Mr. Mike Miccichi. It's going to be some awesome bowling tonight. Right now, you'll see John Ahearn bowling Rick Kamrowski. They're not bowling against each other. Mr. Ahearn will be bowling against Mr. Miccichi. Rick Kamrowski will be going against Bob Lee. On mic for this, I got Dave Peterson, one of our contenders for announced Rookie of the Year, along with my man Rick Santucci.
Hey, Drew,
he's been
nice
doing
to be with
good.
you. Looking forward to this doubleheader.
Yeah, I won't be around on the 11th. Maybe you and Rick can work together that night. You know, and keep getting more and more experience. I think Rick got a little more comfortable tonight than he has been in the past. That was his first time doing a 2 at a time match.
There's a lot going on with doubleheader.
All right, I'll just talk about Mr. Ahearn right now. You talk about Mr. Kamrowski. John, a little bit in the chop zone. 1, 2, 6, 8, 10.
I'm familiar with John. Holds Wednesday nights here and here in Millis, which is where this match is. And Tuesdays over in Norwood. He's got a chance for a spear right here.
Kamrowski, nice pocket hit, but leaves 7-10. Oh, he's off to the left. Left the same 5 up there.
Rick also bowls here on Wednesday nights as well. Same name as John and you, right?
Yes, indeed. This is the B division. Mr. Kamrowski is number 7. Right now, the season today, he'd be in the playoffs. So these points are very important to him tonight.
John is in C class, and he's in 4th place in his division, so it'll be probably tough for him to make the playoffs, but he's enjoying every minute of this.
Yeah, he loves bowling. I mean, he bowls a couple practice games before Wednesday night even. That's a 5-string league, so.
Right, a few weeks ago, I think he bowled like 28 strings. He said he was going to cut it down. He cut it the 28 down to 31 the following week.
All right, Ahearn leaving up to 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 3 and 2. Also known as the Clip Wing Spread Eagle. We're here, Ryan's Family Business Millis, ACST Mania going on tonight. On the TikTok, you got the A Division match, Tim Douglas versus Chris Parkinson. 159-146 last game for Douglas over Parkinson. Some really sensational bowling going on. But back to our match, more importantly, Mr. John Ahearn had a 3 and 2, takes the 4-7 off the deck. You go ahead.
It's a 7, so he's at 13 through 2. Also, it's a 7 box. I would give him 16.
That was a 7. There needs to be score correction, guys. It was a 7s. That camera's been off on lane 5 all night.
Keep an eye on that. John just off to the right side. Drops 5 to go.
Yeah, we can make suggestions, but we are not arbiters. The only arbiters are the bowlers on the lanes. They determine what the official score is. Nice bowl by John, but he went left, leaving a 1-2.
That's a heck of a spear. Wow, the triangle's tough enough as it is, and to get the 10 pin in addition, makes it a great spear. John with a nice 10 himself.
Nice 10 for John. On more points about Mr. Rick Kamrowski, he has a 114 average as the number 2 average in B South. He recent matches beat Mike. Was 4-10 against Mike Legender, 12 and 2 against. But 2 and 12 against Capone. He had a 175 game and a 644 series against Phil Clough.
That's a 6 on his field.
That was the high series this year. 32 for 3 for Rick. Okay, John going.
He's got the
trying to make the
special here.
5-10.
It was a heck of a try.
Gave it a bid, just a little left.
Yeah, John's coming in with a 93.48 average here. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
1-3-7-10, Rick Kamrowski. Thank you, and before Rick Santucci for helping me out tonight, for me to do all 4 matches, 8 bowlers, that's pretty intense. I needed a little help tonight, and you guys bailed me out, coming out of the bullpen and rocking it.
Johnson is 50 bucks. It's right on the head pin. Of course, he's bowling. Let's see.
All right, Kamrowski on the spare here. Nice ball, gonna hit the head pin. Leaves a dinner bucket. 2, 4, 5, 8. 6 on the spare. 49, 48. Now John going for a spare.
Just off to the left. John's bowling against Mike Miccichi. We'll see him in just a second.
Mike has been a perennial Pro Bowler for years. I remember him having either 115 or 117 average a couple years ago. I think he's coming off an injury, and he's trying to get back in the swing of things, and that's great. That's a great thing about the C division. Let's bowlers.
Much better now than he was earlier in the season.
Once he gets back going, he can bowl 115s like clockwork,
So that's a 40 for John Ahearn through the first 5 boxes. Mike Miccichi in the green. Stepping up to the lines, you may notice that we have color-coded scoring here. Mike in the green shirt and green on your scoreboard, which will be updating after the 5th box, thanks to Bob Lee. And Bob, of course, is in the red. And he is bowling Rick Kamrowski. John against Mike Miccichi. Kicking his mic up on lane 6.
Okay, Bob Lee lately has been up and down. He lost 0-14 to number 1 seed Dan Esdale. But he won 10-4 against Kyle Heddy, but then he lost 2-12 to James Hughes, 4-10 to Phil Clough, but beat a really great bowler, Brian Fournier, 8-6.
Yeah, this is Bob's 3rd match in 4 days.
Nice spare.
He's going to do it every day. When he comes back,
Duncan McDougal Duncan's gonna do the scoreboard when he gets done bowling. Don't touch anything, Rick. Please.
Bob Lee trying to get a 10 out of this, and he does. Very nice. Mike, of course, got a spare to start. Always nice to get a spare in the first box.
Yeah, definitely when, you're not used to bowling in this house that much, too, Definite road game for him.
Mike Cheech is rolling it at 31.6 miles an hour. That was Bob Lee at 32.12.
We noticed the scoreboard earlier was 2 to 3 miles an hour off, low. So Duncan McDougal now, he's done bowling, so he's going to take over on the scoreboard. Rick playing with the jugs gun a little bit. Nice spare for Bob Lee. 20. No, it wasn't a spare. I couldn't see the 7 pin there. I'm trying to sit down, save my legs a little bit, but I may have to get up on my feet here.
And that was an 8 for Cheech. He's at 25 through 2. Bob picks that for a 10, so he's perfect for the first 2 with the pair of 10s. Here comes the Cheech. Thunderous ball he rolls.
Yep, he kind of was in the chop zone a little bit there. It's a 1, 3, 6, 7, no wood on the deck.
Right, hit the net, might go.
Oh, the 5 just fell a little bit to the right instead of left. Oh.
Almost rained that one down.
Yeah, it went right around the 7 pin. Bad break for Mike.
Slides to the left.
Yeah, Bob Lee last year in February and March was the king of the hill at the late Masons Lanes. That king of the hill tournament now is moved to Putnam Street Lanes in Pittsburgh.
I think Bob's feeling a little better about that after hitting the wood on the red line and the wood flying to the right.
Mike Miccichi, 34-3, first ball. In the pocket, 2, 5, 7, 8, 10. Ouch. Duncan McDougal, special commentary there. His match got canceled.
Oh, back good. is Justin Waters, running down an aisle 4.
When he's not bowling here, he works here. He's that kind of guy. Oh, in the bunny hole there for Mike. He's a big out.
We got Bob with another one pinner with a piece of wood, and this time it goes.
Yeah, Bob's good at playing that wood, even though he'll hit it way on the outside or way on the inside sometimes. And you're like, WTH. He makes it. He's got skill, Bob. 39. Mike, right now, whatever pins he gets is going to add to his lead. Mike in the chop zone. Caleri right. 4 horsemen with the 8-pin.
Mike at 75 and 65. He's in the same division as Matt Taylor, who's 86 and 68.
Yeah.
So a very close battle between the two of them. Mike's currently averaging 98.27, but that number is on its way up for sure.
Mike is just a little bit off to the left right there. Got that first mark and then an 8 box, a 9, and a 6 box, but did get a split.
Bob giving it a run. If it falls the right way, he'll get it, but it's not going to fall at all.
Horrific two-bill fill for Bob. He's very upset with that right now, you can see. 47 for Mike. Mike is up 7 on John Ahearn right now. And Bob Lee is down 8 to Rick Kamrowski. Rick had a night from hell last time I announced for him. He was bowling Mike Capone that night, and Mike Capone put a 588 on him, and he couldn't catch a break to save his life that night. It was very horrific to watch. If you watch that. But Justin Waters had a big 671 that night against Duncan McDougal.
Rick is up 8 over Bob here as we start the second 5 in the first string. And John just on 7 against Mike.
John Ahearn throws it way left, gets a huge break.
He's definitely the underdog in his particular match. John's capable of throwing some really good games in that.
Thanks again to Rick St. Jude. You did a great job announcing tonight, helping me out.
Just a little bit right, a little bit light and right on his. That one, if he hits that pin square, John, that should go. Keep going.
Always move.
That's a good 10 for Rick. 67 through 6. I'd like to see if this would go if John got the other pin. Just off. Gives off the 3 pin.
All right, still waiting for some live chat. If you're out there, feel free to chat with us on the Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook right now. The match is being done. Big hammer for Rick right there. Rick feeling his oats tonight. 77 and a ball on the 7. John's got to get it centered. He's a little bit left, a little bit right. 470. Yeah, turn the volume off, please. Okay, spare leave for Mr. Ahearn. What we call the cluster bunch, also known as the MK. Also known as a couple other things with bleeps. Nice bend. Is he going to get it? Oh, he stole it. Beautiful. Woods rolls all the way over, hits the 5, then hits the 10. Nice spare.
You give yourself a spare, John.
Yep, score.
Give yourself a spare.
Hit the button.
Okay.
Computer just wants to give John a.
All right, Rick gets a break off
Not
the
a
head
spare.
pin there. 1, 3, 7, 8. Wood right near the 7, 8.
It's a little score correct for John there. As it, he showed 1 pin remaining.
We have no
That is
chat
exact
left.
score.
Thank you to all 10 viewers we got
We
here.
have a few people watching.
Yeah, Ryan Family Amusement. For some reason, my live chat ain't showing for some reason. I don't know.
And Matt DePero says doesn't get better than watching the Celtics on one screen and bowling on the other.
Yes, indeed, Matt. Thank
I
you for
agree with you
watching.
there. And you mentioned bowling first and Celtics second. So
I'm going to try to do a Matt DePiro match when he bowls against Patrick McCauley. That'll be down at Bayberry. Nice spare.
Nice shot.
Spare on strike. Rick Kamrowski.
Nice try.
Great bit, John. Great bit, John. Great bit.
All right, John looking for a 10 box here. John needs to get that first mark, get some adrenaline going for himself.
Just got one a second ago, right? So he's at 70 through 8. Needs to put one on the board there. He's piling them up.
Yeah, he did get the mark. Oh. That's going back to the breaks of the Mike Capone match. Still, nice 18 though.
Yep.
105 in the 8. He'll take that.
Down on the hit pin, and the Woods crosses and can't get a strike out of it.
I mean, these are two of the higher average guys in the ACST. Bob with a 108.8. I mean, Rick's average is an A average right now. He might have to go back to the A next year. But he went in the gutter, so that's a -1.
Just off to the right.
Yeah, John has missed.
If you keep that first ball the way it is, then you'll have plenty of opportunities tonight. Rick picks that up. 9 box because he had lost one earlier. John on the other side, also for 9, so 79. Of course, he's up against Cheech's 47, so definitely like to put a mark on the board. Rick 114 through 9.
Yeah, Rick just really got to make it hard on Bob. Nice 9 drop there for Rick. Wood is rolling out. Let's see what happens with it. Looks like it's a fairly flat plank there.
Red line should take it there.
Helicopter City.
Needed every inch of that wood there, for sure.
124 and a ball from Kamrowski. John just misses. John needs an out ball here. Very close game right now. Mike's only up 7 on him.
That's a 5. Count on the spare. That's 129 if my score is correct.
Yep, 129.
John with a 6. Disappointing 6.
85.
And 85. Hello to Susan Ahearn is watching, as well as Moira Oster Peterson. Hello, thanks for joining us. As well as Matt Tapero.
My phone stinks. I can't get any of the viewers on there. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for helping me with that. If we could just put it between us, that way I can see it. And,
If you have any comments, just put them on the screen. Bob just misses that. Cheech with the spread eagle. Just clips off the 2.
all right, Bob right here needs to get that 10 box. Bob's going to start to get in a little bit of rhythm here.
10 for 59. Cheech with 5. So up to 52 through 6. Still up 5 in completed boxes.
14 box coming up next for John. Mike needs to get 10 on this box to keep the lead right now. Bob Lee, first ball.
Oh, wow. Well, Bob would need 70
Hammer.
to tie in 4 boxes, but another strike and the next roll would make things very interesting.
Mike's this first box been a little out of sync. Get no luck on the head pin, and when he's off the head pin, things aren't really working that well. Oh boy.
Chops up 3 ribs.
1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10. Needs to get it out here.
That is an out, right?
Beautiful out there for Mike.
61 through 7, so
Even Steven, 3 to go in the Miccichi Ahearn first game. Bob Lee.
that's 6 on his first ball.
Yep, leaving a 1, 2, 7, 10 on a strike, so he gets another ball for his fill. Nice wood between the 2-7, Dave.
Almost just the hit pin on
Yep, got to hit those object pins, but Bob got 9 on his strike for 78.
Miccichi tries to fly it around, but not quite.
Nope, just didn't go for him, unfortunately.
He only needed 35, so he's going to get at least 25. So he's going to pick up at least 9 here.
Bob needs a double strike right now.
That's a 10.
Bob needs a double to have any chance of winning the game. Mike is up 1 pin. 2 boxes to go, facing a 9 and a 6 from John.
If nothing else, Bob wants to score well to keep the total in check.
Indeed.
Nice ball, Mike. Nice ball, Mike.
That can go, and it does.
Nice shot for Bob Lee. 97 in the ball. Mike just missed. All right. Mike just needs either, let's see if he gets a 10 box. 9 bucks. Okay, he needs 6, the final box to win the game. Obviously, he wants more than that. He'd like to get like a strike spare finish. Give himself a nice lead. Bob in the pocket. Oh, he got robbed. Grand Theft Auto with aggravated assault on that. God.
That will do it for the first string for Mike against John.
Bob with a 4, 7, 8, and 10 up there.
So Rick make the triangle plus the 10. Different setup, but
Good job, though, by Bob from keeping the lead from getting up to 20, 30 pins.
absolutely, that was clutch.
He gets 1 here. He's down 18, which is not bad, considering he was opposite a 72 half.
It's a 110 game, not bad.
61 half for Bob, not bad.
Mike rolls an 89, but that's good enough to beat John's 85. So Mike
Yep.
pick up the first 2 points, as will Rick in this match.
Yep. And it's definitely a big match here for Rick. He's in 7th place right now. He's kind of hanging on for the playoffs. If he can get 10 points or better tonight, it'll be huge for him. Look at that. 70 and 2 balls for Douglas. Guy's a wrecking machine. Yep, the other match next door was Tim Douglas, Chris Parkinson. There was some high-flying antics in that match. Woo!
And that one's on TikTok, so we don't want you to leave this match. But if you have any curiosity in TikTok, you can join that one in action.
Yeah, Kate and Carrie do a great job. They have their own style of doing things on the mic, and they tell you what the rules are for candle pins and things like that. All right, man, it is dead in the chat. Come on, man. You people already asleep on a Sunday night?
You know the Celtics are on.
Yeah, so I've had nights at Celtics Golden State. I had 45 viewers for an ACST playoff game last year, so it's weird sometimes. Celtics are up 3. Duncan McDougal, our scorekeeper and updater of other sports.
John sends him flying for a 9 bucks.
All right, Rick here. 8 bucks. He's got his phone. I'm trying us to. Nothing. Our viewers are kind of dead tonight. They're all exhausted after all that grade A division action earlier,
A lot
man.
of bowling on the ACST
Yeah,
page today.
ACST mania
As well
tonight.
as the Pro Series that was bowling up in New Hampshire with Paul Granger.
Hey, Alan Warren came on my screen. Hey, Alan, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I'm starting to get people on my screen now, so keep it on. Nice spare opportunity triangle for Rick Kamrowski. Oh, how did that not go? Just a little pinch too light.
Similar to the one you made before, the 10 would have gone this time too.
It's like the width of a razor blade, Dave. I'm telling you, man. Most of these shots are width of a razor blade.
It's a 7 for John, for 16 through 2, 10 for 18 through 2.
I mean, pretty soon, within 2 to 4 weeks, there's going to be a huge match at Alley Cat Lakes in Kingston, Massachusetts. Number 2 seed, division leader Tim Douglas, going against number 1 seed, number 1 overall seed, Mr. Justin Waters. The undefeated season will be on the line for Justin Waters. It's going to be a great match. And hopefully I'm not double booked and I get to announce it.
It's a nice ball by John. Runs down the 3.
It's coming. No!
Either one of them may have fallen into the other.
Kamrowski, let's see what he does with this wood here. 2-4. Oh, that was beautiful bid. Rick Kamrowski, 2-4-10. And somehow that 7 didn't go. Ahearn in the gutter, no good. 8 box, 24-3. This match was not scheduled tonight to be on our channel, the Ahearn versus Miccichi. It was supposed to be Luga Charna versus my man Duncan McDougal, who's keeping score. That'll be at a later date. Hopefully I get to do that. Lou is an awesome guy. I hope all is well with you, Lou. I wish you all the best, kid.
It's nice for Duncan to come on over.
Yeah, help us out with the score.
How'd you do tonight, Duncan?
Horrible.
Horrible.
I don't know that, man.
Yeah, the scorekeeping looks easy after watching all these matches for the last couple of years online. It's pretty easy with 9s and 10s, but when you get into strikes and spears.
Yeah, imagine being at CPL having to keep track of everything on paper. It'd be I can do it because I did that at Colonial for years. Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. Big 10 for John.
Nice 10 bucks, Sean Ahearn. Okay, Rick right now gets 2. Okay, 35. Bob's got to be licking his lips right now. Bob's going to be saying, okay. A little open in here for me if Rick opens. Sean Ahearn, way left. He's got to get that ball straightened out there.
This problem is last match. Pound the head pin here.
Yep.
No marks here for these balls.
Beautiful pocket hit, Rick Kamrowski. Like I said, that was a critical moment for Rick. He did not want to leave an open half against Bob Lee.
That's a good ball. John right there. That's what he wants on his first try.
Okay, John, looking for the out here.
Bob was trying to teach me how to do this earlier, and unfortunately it was during a Justin Waters match, and strikes and spears and require extra effort.
There was some marks in a row. Shu had 4 in a row. He had 2 or 3 perfect halves, Justin. All right, 43 for John.
Yep, 43 and 45 for Rick. And
Rick has 2 balls working. Yeah. Al Warren, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying things. Alan, did you see the game earlier between Justin Waters and Dan Gothier tonight? It was a classic.
Cheats with a big thunderous ball, and it didn't go.
And Stephen Botti put on a show with his career high 649 for 5.
He had a double strike.
Beat my career high by 1.
But Duncan here's only been seriously bowling for 1 year. He's really coming on strong. Nice shot by Mike using that wood. Making that spare.
That wood was quite favorable.
Bob Lee and a little right. Take out the 6-9-10. Bob's shaking his head. Bob just got to try to stay calm, man. I've seen Bob sometimes when she starts shaking his head and getting a little agitated himself, he kind of loses it a little bit. Hopefully he can stay with it mentally. Overcome. Because he had a decent first game, 110. He beat his average.
Hey, objects only, Bob. Objects only, Bob.
On the head pin for Cheech.
One more.
All right, leaves a 3-7 with some wood on the deck.
This is an interesting shot here.
It's the wood. We're going to wood first, right?
Well, yeah, he's got to hit the left cap.
Right on the wood, left side.
Nice pitch, Cheech.
It was a nice bid, just a little too heavy on that 3-pin there. But 28 through 2 is nothing to sneeze at. Bob Lee, what a shot.
Out of the way, Bobo. Out of the way, Bobo.
Yeah, Bob Lee took a deep breath and. Hey, thank you, Kyle Forte. Loving this channel. Yeah, this is the Candlepin Bowling Network. We got lots of matches coming up. Pro Tour, Friday Night Pro League Finals, Friday Night Pro League matches, Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, which this is what this is. A ton of matches coming in that till July, Dave, including just the playoffs.
Let's see if Bob gets a break here. It's not going to go. It's pin stay. Six on his spin. Oh, the ball goes right between the pins. I think the wood.
Mike Miccichi just got the roadblock from hell on that.
Oh, wow.
That was the right one. That was the right one. You almost want to inside.
Mike with a 7-box, 34-3. Bob Lee with a 2-3 up there. Kyle Forte is rooting for Bob Lee. Bob Lee gave him a few tips in bowling, has really helped him out. So, yeah, Bob's a great guy, great human being. So, learning from a good one.
But the action is going fast and furiously. That was Mike Miccichi dropping 4 on that one, but this one,
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. One in between the 2, 8 there. He buries the pocket. It could go. Bob Lee, nice pocket hit. 8 drop, leaving the 4-7. You go ahead with Mike's shot. Hit.
Let's see if he hits it. Oh, almost does.
How does that one not?
Pin left standing.
It's just so many pins on the deck. It's like almost 100 to 1 shot to make that.
Think about it.
This one just no.
Yeah, Bob was a little off balance in that. Yanked it a little bit left. The Douglas match against Chris Parkinson is winding down here.
Tim Douglas just threw a 130.
Yeah,
Just an average game for him.
yeah, he's unbelievable, man. Okay, Bob Lee, 44-4, as well as Mike Miccichi, already in the lead for the half, leaving a 4-horseman right. Go ahead and talk about Bob Lee's shot.
Yep, Bob with this first ball here up against the strike, and he's going to have a 3-1 split.
All right, Mike throwing a ball. Just pulled it a pinch right. Took out the 3-6-10 though. Opportunity for a 10-box, which give him an 11-pin lead.
Let's see what Bob can do with this. Just off to the left.
Nice 10-box from Mike Miccichi.
It's 54-43 through 5. Halfway point in string 2. Bob going to try to pick up 1 or 2. He gets 1.
Bob with a 52, he's up 7, but Rick has 2 balls working. Closer match this time than it was. Like Rick Kamrowski came out of the gate like he was shot out of a cannon. Big 129 first game. Rick very explosive.
He is on a strike, so let's see what Rick can add to his score right here.
Yep, Stephen Bati had a double earlier tonight, so let's see if Rick can join him in the doubles club. Okay, that's why they give you 2. That hurts, boy. You get a spread eagle and a hammer. It just
It's like
hurts.
a pin in a balloon, but you still have to move forward, try to pick up 3, maybe get a couple extra.
John really yanked that right. Just took the 10 pin off the deck. All right.
6 on the strike for Rick.
All right, Rick just looking for a 9-box here. John just looking to try to crush this pocket. Try to get it centered. A little bit to the
Get some
right.
action, though. Okay.
Yeah, pin action's been really good tonight. Pin's been flying in here. 8-box for Rick. 59 and through 6 for Rick.
John with the 9, so that will give him 52 through 6. So definitely is going to need a couple of marks here to put a little bit of pressure on him.
Yeah, Rick is down 1 to Bob for the half. Nice ball by Rick, though,
Sure is.
leaving a 7-8.
Interesting shot.
Wood is kind of not that good, I don't think.
You have no choice. For you
Yeah.
gotta go for the cap, right?
Right side. Right side.
Now we're saying what side of the cap we should get.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful shot, Rick Kamrowski. I didn't think that was makeable, and he showed me. He said, "Hey, Drew, up yours. I'm making this."
John left with the same two he had last box, the 1 and the 2 pin.
All right, bunch of viewers on the YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. We're glad for that. Right now, I'm on the Facebook. Maybe I'll switch over. Maybe put your phone on YouTube. All right, we're gonna try to get it. That way, we can talk to both. Okay, YouTube people, we are coming for you. We didn't know it was also on YouTube. Only 3 on the spare for Rick. I know, I should have asked. My fault. I'm always hyping the Candlepin Bowling Network, Bob. 278 for John. Definite spare leave there with the wood. Rick Kamrowski.
Very nicely done, and John.
Buried that in the 1-3. Nice
The red
spare.
line would do the trick here for John.
Good ball inside.
Oh my God! It does.
Sometimes you just got to hit that beeping wood, and good things can happen. Nice spare here. 3 marks in a row for the 2 bowlers right now.
Nice to see.
Definitely. Liven up here. Rick Kamrowski's the B division matchup. John Ahearn, a C division. Rick, though, 2-7, 8-10, a couple flat planks.
Just a 2 fill.
That hurts right there.
Works so hard to get a spare, and sometimes you get psyched up so much.
Down 11 to Mike. He really needed to make up.
Rick's interesting one here if you can fly the wood around and get the 10 pin.
Rick Kamrowski on a beep rampage right now. Awesome bowling.
Hey, Rick, make it look easier. Make it look easier next time.
Like Ric Flair would say, woo!
6 box for John. That would give him 80. Oh, he's got another one. That's right, because Rick made a spare.
These 2 bowlers, once again, are not bowling against each other. John Ahearn bowling Mike Miccichi. Rick Kamrowski is bowling against Bob Lee. That is how this ACST works. The home bowler gets to choose if they go first or last in this format.
It's 83 through 9 for John. Here comes Rick on another spare.
98 and a ball for Rick. And a hammer! Rick Kamrowski, I think, wants to give his 644 a run. 118 and 2 balls. Bob Lee, not happy man. Hey, remember your match with Capone? You won. You won the first 2 fairly big against Capone, and then he won the next 10. Anything can happen in Candlepins, Bob.
Nice try, John.
Okay. And 2 balls. Oh, almost a double strike. We may see Mr. Kamrowski in the A division next year, possibly. He's got the average for it. He's got the $1.14.
It's up to 25.68. That's a 91 for John, so improvement over the first string.
All right, 127.
Rick, outstanding job. 127 following a 129.
28 pins over his average, or the 114 average.
Poor Bob only needs a 75.
Doing damage right here, doing damage. I think the results for the match was 12-2. I overheard it for. It was 10-4? 10-4 in favor of Tim Douglas. We'll see if they bring the sheets and everything over. But we all know what the big match is coming. Super Bowl, ACST South.
First ball in the second half for Cheech.
Hey, Bob's got to make him a spare here, though. You know, 76F is not out of the reach for Bob Lee. I've seen Bob Lee erupt for 57 in 3 boxes this year.
Oh, good ball. Oh, good ball.
really nice ball.
Mike Miccichi taking out the 3-6-10. A 10 box. A 10 box here for Mike is like a mark on a spread eagle. All right.
And if Bob can somehow just manage to keep it close
Yeah.
for total, he's certainly capable of throwing a huge game himself. Multiple huge games.
Yeah, you on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. No comments.
No comments yet?
You can see how many viewers. 17 viewers.
Yeah. I think you have to take it off description. Let me see. Yeah. That's weird.
The 5 count.
How do you get the chat to work on this stupid thing?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Beep.
If you want, you can try yours on YouTube, and I can keep mine on Facebook.
All right, we gotta figure it out.
Comments. I don't know why I can't.
All right.
It likes me.
Sorry for the
Back to the
interruption.
bowling.
Back to the bowling. Yeah, we're trying to figure out that the tech. You know, I'm not exactly the most competent in that area. 8 bucks for Bob Lee. Nice 10 there for Mike Miccichi. Puts him up 10, but he's opposite a spare 2.
Two loves the channel.
Yeah, K41. It cuts off at the top when you watch full screen. I know on the phone it's tricky. I'll let Bob know that.
Not right now, though, right?
Not right now, though. Bob is very busy bowling, but for future matches, we appreciate you, K41. Thank you for watching tonight on the YouTube.
K4T, actually.
K4T, sorry.
All right, so you got that. It's all gone. I don't get it on mine.
Yes, we're
Well, I'm going to go back to
now. Okay. 8 bucks for Bob Lee and a 9 bucks for Mike Miccichi. Now, Bob Lee needs 51 in the last 2 boxes. Gonna need a triple or a spare triple to tie.
Mike only needs 11 and 2, so he should be taking 2 points for the second set.
Well, like I said, I've seen a lot of 4 O's turn into 4 10s this year. It can happen. Mike Miccichi in the pocket, but leaving a 3-7-10. Oh, here we go, Bob Lee. Beautiful job taking out the Caleri. 1, 2, 4, 7, and 10. At very least, take points off that total. Kind of tough to do with a 20 and a 19 facing you, but okay, 8 bucks for Mike there. 89. Mike is up right now by 6. He needs 3 pins to win the game.
It is comforting knowing that you only need a few pins in the final box.
Yep.
Takes the pressure off.
Oh, Bob Lee with a cluster bunch. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10. That's kind of a rare one, huh? A little bit rarer.
Outside of it.
Yep.
Oh, Bob chops. 310.
Mike with the diamond. Oh, just picks it off 2.
What a ball. What a bet.
Picks it off 2, but he's got 2 points here in game
Yep.
2.
Yes, indeed. Bob with a 100 on the nose.
So that concludes our second string for each bowler. Mike with a 97-91 win for John Ahearn. And Rip Kamrowski, another big string.
Yeah, we got our man right here,
to
Mr.
100. And we'll,
He's a little far away from home. I'm going to put him on the mic. Have a
special guest right now.
special guest, the number 2 seed, the ACST South Division leader, Tim Douglas. How'd you do tonight overall?
Good, I bowled a 657 foot.
Beautiful, beautiful. It's a very tough opponent, Chris Parkinson, yes?
Yeah, he was very. He kept it with me. It was really good.
Yeah, I've seen him do that a lot in league out here. I bowl in the same league as him on Wednesday nights. You got the big match coming up, the ACST South Super Bowl. You, the number 2 seed, against the undefeated number 1 seed, Justin Waters. You really fired up for that match, or?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good match. I can't wait.
In that situation, is it possible for you to get too fired up, or you got too much experience for it to phase you either way?
It depends. If I start bowling, if I'm not bowling good, yes, will get to me. But if I'm hitting my shots, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I get better and better.
Maybe just get a little closer to the mic here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. I just it's going to be on a Saturday at some point. Has the date been officially set yet?
We don't know. We have to decide because my schedule is a lot different. It's different every week, so we'll see how that goes.
I will do my very best to get out there and do that. And I know Kate and Carrie want to get out there and do that. It's a very big match for the season and for all sorts of stuff. So looking forward to that. Definitely. I mean, I remember last year as one of the matches I did Justin against your brother here. That was a playoff game.
We'll see how it goes. I took 12 up with him last year. I mean, at my house, so.
Oh yeah. So how exciting was it? Playoffs. You won Cork a 194 for the freaking Men's World's playoffs. Explain that. How did that go?
It just all happened. I was going up against a good team, and I just found my ball. I slowed my feet down, and it seemed to work. The kids were flying.
Oh, yeah, they were. I watched it myself. I was supposed to do that game. I was sick that day. I had to stay home, but I was watching that on my phone. So that was a big thrill for me to watch. When you bowl somebody, let's say like a Bo Prey or a Matt Susi that throws very hard, do you feel that you have a tendency at all to throw the ball harder?
Yes, I do.
I always wanted to ask that. They're a really hard thrower, you know? Sorry, fans. We're going off the score for this for a while, but yeah, it's great. We got one of the best bowlers on the planet right now here with us, Mr. Tim Douglas, and he's not out in this region that often, so we figured we'd give him an interview. Anyways, it was nice to having you here on the telecast here, Canada Pit Bowling Network. Very soon, date has not been set yet. ACST South Conference A-Division Super Bowl coming up with the number 2, Tim Douglas, against the number 1, Mr. Justin Waters. All right, back to bowling. John Ahearn, 14 through 2. Rick is at 18 through 2. You know, John had a rough first box with a 4. Ahearn with a spare. I like that comeback. You get a 4 box, then you get a 10, you get a spare. Shows a lot of fortitude, doesn't it, Dave?
Sure, that was a big one. That's going to give us some confidence, but I think he needs a big fill to give him even more confidence here.
Because he's only down 10 pins for 2 games. Definitely, you know, get that confidence going, get some marks going. That's a big deal, but. A nice 8 for Rick. He had a big multi-pin split. Anytime you can get 8 or better, I think that's good. 9 or better is even better. Oh, John yanked it left.
Disbelief here.
Yeah. It just seemed like his footwork slowed down, everything slowed down.
Sometimes he can be off balance just a little bit. Those pins will fall for Rick Kamrowski.
My footwork timing's been really terrible lately.
Some comments. I think I saw Rick Santucci out there.
Yep.
Rick for a spare right now.
I don't know, Rick. I think the first game you were a little further away from the mic, dude. We had to bring you in if you don't remember, but
That'll be $9 for Rick.
I'll have to watch it again. I'll have to watch the video.
So after that nice spare, John ends up with another 4 box at 29.
I saw Matt Taylor have a thing like that. He had a 5 box, he had a strike, then he had a 6 box, and he had another strike. So sometimes it goes like that. With the low boxes, you can bounce back. Nice ball by John. Just missed the head pin. Leaves a cluster bunch to the left. 4 horsemen with a 5-8. Go ahead.
And here comes Rick. Let's see. Just had a 9-pin drop a second ago. He's got an 8-pin drop this time, so a 2-pinner on the right-hand side for the left-hander.
But that cap is sticking out. That kind of scares me a little bit.
That cap is gone.
Yeah, the cap is actually gone. I heard it shot earlier. It had a weird noise. Okay. Nope.
I think he definitely was trying to avoid that. And because of that, he pulled it just a little bit. John with a 7 box? 36 half. That hurts.
9 for Rick. So he finishes his first half of 44, John with 36.
All the trains here, man. We're right in back in the video game world here at we're not usually this far down to the left when we're doing bowling matches. Near all the kids' toys here at Ryan's Family Amusements. Bring your kids, have them play the games, do some bowling. Lots of nice beer for the adults.
Mike will have an interesting spare lead here.
I would love like a Galaga and maybe a Galaga and a Centipede machine, one of those combined ones. For us adults, you know, we can play a game. Maybe a pinball machine in here would be great. There's room right near the wall, near the fire thing.
I thought that should have gone for Mike. Bob, watching this one closely, trying to figure out where to play it.
I would play it right at the 3-pin, almost like chopping it. Just missed it. That's what she was going for, it looks like.
Nice 10. Nice 10.
Nice 10. First box complete for Mike. Missing 10. After an early 6-pin lead in game 3.
You know, Bob has opportunity here. Rick will only at 44.5. 9 box.
That was way more impressive.
That should be okay.
Alright, there's a break there for Mike.
I know, Rick. I'm going to check it out later when I got to re-listen to every match I do. I re-listen to the audio, so I'll let you know what happened.
Cut it over. Come on. You can get down or you can make it.
Oh, Mike really yanked in the gutter. Got very lucky not to lose pins. Ball bounced out of the gutter right in between the 4-7. Bob Lee, 3, 6, 7, makes it! Beautiful shot.
Big smile from Bob. He hasn't had too many of those tonight.
No, he hasn't. He needs that, you know? Like I said, I've seen a lot of 4-0s turn to 4-10s. Just get some momentum
He hasn't
going.
bowled that badly. He's been up against 2
Big
big
games.
games by Rick. Rick was open the first 5, so...
Big bouncer.
Yeah, my friend Ray Weatherby tends to do that every once in a while. Hello, Ray, if you're watching. I know you're probably getting mad that I mentioned that.
It's a 7 count, and how's that wood going to play?
Not too bad. Leaves the castle, 4-5-7.
That's how you clean it up.
Nice shot. Making that Caleri. That's a hammer. Only got 1 out of that. Bob's like, what? Bob is also 3 for 3 on splits. The biggest half on game on splits I've seen somebody get 8 out of 10 this year on Wednesday nights. Down at Bogey Lane, Phil Clough got 9 out of 10 splits in the game. Nice 10 box for Bob.
Pretty.
Nice job.
That's pretty. I don't know what you should have.
I was right. It was a spare. It was that Caleri that he made. It wasn't a strike. Beep. Camera.
Whose turn?
All right, Mike and Bob both with a little brain fart, making me feel
Bob,
better. I do
you
that
get a
once in a
ball.
while.
This is the spot. 6.
Okay, nice 6 on his spare. 33, giving him an 8-pin lead right now. Bob 8 with a couple nice planks in front. Okay, Duncan thinks it's really bad.
I think it's good.
I think Red Line's going to kick it back.
I think mostly anything.
Duncan could be right. That's why I said Red Line. That was right calf.
Except for the far right side.
Duncan, I guess, was right, but I will never know what would have happened if you hit it on the red line. 10 box for Mike. Mike up 14 right now. Up 8. All right, Bob needs a deep breath right now. He really needs to try to regroup himself. And
He's still ahead in the string here. He's up 44.
yeah, he's up.
Next 35.
Oh my goodness!
Don't talk about the leaning towers. Huh?
Mike Miccichi had 2 pieces of wood, goes effort ways, and both missed the 8-9. That is just
Well, here's another
brutal.
one. Duncan, how do you play that one?
Bob, beautiful pocket hit, leaving the 5-pin there.
I would too.
We hope you all also enjoyed. If you watched Kate and Carrie on the TikTok that you got to see a great match. Beautiful shot.
That was nice.
Like Miccichi, like perennial Pro Bowler.
Oh, yeah.
Bowling the C division this year. Comeback trail.
His was pretty.
53 and a ball. He's up 17 in a ball right now.
Bob says,
Bob
forget
Lee.
about that wood. Just give me a single pin.
Bob Lee's up 10 in the ball. That's his biggest thing tonight.
We've had a lot of thinking shots tonight. Where to hit them, where to play them.
Oh, yeah. Those are tough on me, man, those thinking shots. All right, Mac Fiander is watching from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Thank you, Mac. Do you know any of the guys in High Grade Millbrook or Avon Valley Lanes? I announced for those guys the World Championships, Mac. If you know those guys, tell them I said hi. 138 for Kamrowski.
Let's see. Shannon Woods asked, did Justin Waters win earlier?
Yes, you won by 15 pins. It was a thrilling match. You should watch the replay, Shannon. Yeah, I know you're from Massachusetts. You been on here? Rick Kamrowski put a dent in the head pin.
Let's get a shot for John. He's got it.
John Ahearn, big spare. He needed that like you read about. 8 bucks for Rick. All right, Rick's just got to regroup. He's got plenty of time to do damage here. And damage he has done. If you weren't here earlier, Rick Kamrowski with a 129, 127 first 2 games. That's like an A-level bowling right there.
It's a close third string.
Well, yes, it is. Rick in the chop zone, leaving the 1, 2, 6, 8, 10. Go ahead.
Looking for a decent full. Can you believe it? Finally,
John just cannot find that momentum.
Right, in the
So
1-2
hard.
area.
He threw a decent ball that time, too.
Got it. No! What a
There's 2 spares, 1 and
Wow. 1, 2, yep.
Nothing you do about a half Worcester.
No. Rick just got robbed in his. Took out 4 out of the 5 there.
It's a good ball from John. He's going to give it a run.
That way, Johnny. That way,
Too late, though.
Great ball. Great ball. Great ball.
Good job cleaning up for it. 62-7.
Nice 10. Way to stay on it. 10. Way to stay on it. Come on,
Definitely Rick needs at least 1 mark with a pretty good fill. Get the game up to 100 anyway.
John taking advantage of the favorable
Make Bob
wood.
think. It's funny right now. Bob can actually hear all my commentaries.
Look at those two.
Nice 9 drop. Big break. Pin off the wall. Taking out the 3-6 on a 3-6-7 split.
Oh, John gets a half Worcester on the other side.
This is hard to watch. Poor John's just getting horrific leave after horrific leave here.
Oh, no.
In the gutter there. That's going to hurt Rick for this game 3.
Rick, that was too low. It's okay. That was too low. It's okay. Take the right call.
It's going to happen from time to time, right?
John in the hole. He needs a big out here. He's still in this game. If he can get 1 mark with a decent fill here, make Mike think a little bit about it, you know?
Nice out.
Nice out there. One thing John has done in all his matches, pulled some really nice outs and all that. I'm going to let you finish the last 2 boxes. I want to say hi to Kate for a minute
Yeah,
and everything.
do
So
that.
you take
Been
over.
working hard.
Yes, indeed. I will be back in a couple minutes.
Word on the street here, hit the 5 and that goes. Let's see if that's true. For Rick. Let's see if Rick can hit the 5 pin. Oh, that was the question. That was the question.
That's all I can do there. That's all I can do there. That's all I can do.
Could we use that, John, with his 3rd spear of the string? It's a 9 block for Rick. That'll give him 80 from 9. 11 enough to get a spare here. John just fighting for anything, any kind of spare folio after Rick comes up and starts his 10 pots. It's a good ball.
Drop it. Drop it.
And that should be favorable good. John pulls it a bit. Well, he's gotten a 1.
I would be happy with any one of those.
That is a 3 fill. Yep. Not every piece of wood was good there. I think it was aiming it a little to the left, of course. The way John's been going, he could make this spare. And there it is. A 10 for Rick for a 90. John with a ball to go.
All right, bounce back. Take it off.
John with a 9 and an 88. John had 3 spares, but fills of 1, 2, and a 3. A 2 being a half Worcester. So Mike at 43. We'll need 46 pins. And here comes Bob Lee stepping up on lane 6. Right in on the head pin. That was on a spare, as you may recall. That's a 9-pin drop. Mike also on a spare. That's a 5 on his. And Bob. Also in the gutter, the pin doesn't go. Mike for his spare opportunity.
Oh, great bid.
Heck of a try.
Ball.
9 bucks for Bob. And a 10 for Mike. This is Dave Peterson. We are at Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis. Drew Steele called the match earlier. Just stepped away for just a second here. Sunday night under the lights. ACST action. It's a B match and a C match. And Bob barrels right in on the head pin and only leaves the 5. Same deal with Mike. Leaves a 2-pinner. And Bob off to the left. He's in good shape at winning the string. Totally close. And can you believe that ball? That pin just goes all around the final pin standing, the 8-pin. Picks it up for a 10. Same deal for Bob. It's a pair of 10s. So we have played 7 boxes here. Bob is at 82. 3 to play. Only needs 9 to take the string, but now he can definitely cut into the Rick Kamrowski lead in total pins. And that's a 7 drop. A little bit of an unusual lead for Mike.
This is a pretty big match for Mike. I think he needs 11 points to keep his lead over Matt Taylor.
It's a good ball from Bob, and it gets him all. Big spare.
Bob. Hey, don't be mad about a spare. Don't be mad about a spare. Go get it.
Well, my teammates tell me, I'm going to tell Bob, don't think bowl.
Yes, it does. There's a reason they're saying it.
Let's see, 9 bucks for Mike. 86, 9 or 8.
That's an 8. He's up 20. Oh, yeah.
You're not done yet, Bob. You're still not done. That may still go.
No.
Yeah, Rick Kamrowski's watching. He should be.
Interesting shot here for Bob.
Yeah.
Gotta go a little bit high on.
Bob has already won the game.
I don't know if that was good.
Oh, my God. The 5 stayed up.
Took a hard one. That was awesome.
Bob has already made up 19 pins.
Well, I think that would hit the pin with the cap off because that was kind of a weird sound. It was weird movement. 10 for Bob.
Bob Lee right here. It's a big box. Nice.
Very nicely done for $10. It's officially won the third string over John Ahearn, so that gives him 3
6
strings.
points. Yep.
Total was still pretty close.
It is. It's it's going to be in the mid to high 20s. Bob Lee.
Beautiful first ball. Big break with the 10 pin.
Yeah, these are 4-7 up.
Mike doesn't get that same break. He's the one on the right. Throws it.
Yeah. Bob got under it a little too much there. Bob, though, a big opportunity to really cut into the lead.
10 plus that 10 gives him a nice string of 120. Nice out there. And he ends with a 105. That's John's 88.
The lead is down to 16 pins. If Bob would have marked both those boxes, he could have went in the lead right there.
30 pin difference in game 3. Bob 120, Rick 90. And we have Mike at 105 versus John's 88.
Plus 28 for Mike Miccichi, up 6 points to 0 here. As once again, we're kind of burning the midnight hour here at ACST Mania tonight. Ow.
I'm sorry about that.
Good thing I got my hand out of there just in time. 10 bowlers, 5 matches tonight. No, make it 12 bowlers, 6 matches. Gary Renard says hi. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Once again.
This is kind of like an ACST Palooza tonight.
I called it like Mania because March is WrestleMania month. I've been doing
March
wrestling
Madness.
voices. Yeah. The ball is tipped.
So 2 strings to go. John had 3 marks in the last game, so if he can do that again, just needs the fills. Rick,
All right.
got a little more pressure on him. Just 16.
Yep. I got to broadcast my new nickname for Justin, the Freight Train. I like it. He liked it. Yeah, it was just, no offense to the great Paul Grant, but just, Waters World I wasn't feeling, so I had to try mine, and we'll let the people decide which one they like best. I know, I've heard a bunch. Ray Weatherby's here. How you doing, Ray? Echo like crazy on the audio. Bob, why would there be echoing like crazy on the audio?
Now? Right now?
Yeah. Corey, were you watching earlier? Was it doing it earlier in the early match? Danny Finn is watching. How you doing, Danny?
That's a nice 10 from John.
The boss man of the ACST. 10 for John. 10 for Rick. Yeah. Danny, are you hearing an echo on the audio right now? Well, what's up, Danny? Some awesome ACST tonight. We're calling it ACST Mania, Danny. 6 different matches, man, on 2 different channels. Once again, thank you, Bob Lee, all the work you do with the text and the specs, the cameras.
It's a nice pick by John on lane 6.
He has not been watching. Well, you missed some stuff. You got a lot of stuff you can binge watch now when you're babysitting or something.
Same deal, nice try.
Kids are taking a nap, do a little binge watch.
Let's see if John can get a second 10. Yes.
All right, I'm listening to myself live audio. Hello, hello. I'm not here. Sounds perfect. No. Oh, go ahead.
Test.
I'm on a little bit of delay here. Yep, it sounds fine. It sounds fine. It's got to be something your way, Corey, because it's. All righty, John Ahearn here, trying to get a mark here. Needs to get some points.
Both bowlers have 2 10s in their first 2 boxes, so a perfect game going for both.
Oh, God, horrific lead for Rick here. 4 Horsemen, 597. High-low jack with a joker in there helping them out.
Nicely done by John. 3rd consecutive 10 balls.
That's huge. Now remember, John is bowling against Mike Miccichi. Rick Kamrowski also in the powder blue bowling against Bob Lee. 7 box for Rick. 27 for 3. All right, audio on Facebook is great. Was Corey Alisi on? He's not on here. Was he on the YouTube?
Audio on YouTube's good.
Audio on YouTube's good. Okay, we're good on the audio. Corey must have had an issue somewhere.
John going for a spare here. See if he can connect. Just pulls it right.
It seems to me he's aiming a little bit. He's just got to let that thing rip. You know, it's just, you know, when you're in a slump, I'm in it right now with my footwork and everything. I'm just thinking about everything, and I can't stay fluid for more than 1 or 2 boxes. It's very difficult.
Well, there goes the perfect game, but if you're going to lose a perfect game, you might as well get a 9 box, not 6 or 7, right? And it's also down for
Yeah, Rick 36. Rick started out hot as a pistol and kind of cooled off. Put Bob right back in the mess. Like I said, you win the first 2 games, that's not a guarantee. I've seen 4-0 turn to 4-10. It's had Bob.
That's a home run ball.
Hammer for John Ahearn. Best half I've seen John bowl. I think he had 1 half against Matt Taylor that was this good.
We only left 1 pin standing.
Only 1 pin standing, 2 balls working. Let's see if Rick can make this spare here. All right. Rick needs to get some sticks here. Bob Lee down 46. He's pulling a Danny Finn in the playoffs last year, down 40-something, making a big comeback.
Through the hard way. Through the hard way.
Okay.
So that's 44 for Rick, so that opens the door for Bob to...
We'd like to thank all our viewers. There's 13 right now.
Nice.
Gary Renard is from Sweetwater, Tennessee. Thank you, man. Hey, come up north, take a vacation, bowl some candle pins. Visit Massachusetts. See a Red Sox game, you know. What's your favorite baseball team down there in Tennessee, Gary? Who do you guys follow? You guys all Atlanta Brave fans down there, or who do you follow for baseball?
Slides it just to the right.
Yeah, bowling a 9 drop with a boatload of wood in front.
That's Home Depot special.
Yeah. On it.
No doubt about that one.
After missing the last 2 9 drops, he gets that one.
That's a nice 10 from Mike.
That's good for the psyche there. Nice 10.
He's up against 41 triples.
Yeah, let me see here.
Punches through there.
Is it 85, 91, 88 for her?
Left, and here comes Bob.
89, 97,
Drop, is that
105?
going to go? How is that not going to go?
It is 27. He's correct. I did say 28. I misspoke. I'm not official though. 9 drop for Bob Lee. Bob Lee.
Yep.
Boy, I tell you, it's like somebody lit a fire under Bob Lee's ass. Maybe I hope I helped him when I said, you know, don't think bowl, because he's bowling right now.
Come right back at him.
Oh, San Fran Giants? Yeah, Gary, I got like relatives out near San Fran area. Don't like the football team though. Respect a lot of the players on that team because they're outstanding players. But Giants. You're not going to want to know what team I like.
Disappointed with that. It's 31-2.
Give a hint. The starting quarterback is 12-2 against you guys' career.
Cherry pick stat.
Don't alienate any of our feeds under any of our 15 tweets.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. We can razz each other. One of my best friends, my late friend David Lopez, he passed last December. He was born and raised in the Bronx. He was Yankees all the way. We'd go to the bar, he'd have his Yankees, he'd do, all right, my Red Sox here. People would get mad. I'm like, he was born in the Bronx. What do you expect? 39-3 for Bob. Rest in peace, Dave. Love you. You were a great man. Wish you were still here with us, man.
It's a little pressure here in that was. Of course, won the first 3 games. This is
Bob, open up a can of kick butt right now.
Split the woods here if you can. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's still tough to be able to do that into that one particular spot. John Bull to 49 and 2 balls.
Nice 10 box. Got a bowling ball coming back down the gutter. You have to clear the gutter.
33 through 4 up against 39 through completed boxes. John had a strike though in the 5th.
All the way over. All the way over.
Anyways, for those of you who like bowling, next Saturday, starting at 7 p.m., get there a little bit early for warm-ups. 80% handicap tournament, Putnam Street Lanes in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. Monthly King of the Hill. Cam Clark is the King of the Hill. I am bowling in a 5 out of 7 tournament in Manchester. I will not be able to attend. So we got Dave Peterson, Rick Santucci. Look like they want to try to announce it. If they don't make the finals, that is bowling. Or Bob Lee. If all 3 of you get in the finals, it's going to stink. Maybe Patrick McCauley will be there too, and he can announce it.
Nice bid by Bob.
Billiards.
That's a nice ball by Mike. It's a 7 box though, so
Tough 40.5 for Mike. Bob Lee, 18 on the strike, 57, 65 half for Bob. Bob Lee, 3.5 games. Bob Lee is leading the match by 5 pins right now.
So now we're about to begin the second half of the 4th string. Rick will be on the right.
Yep.
He's been in the lead for, I'm going to say, the entire match. So,
Yeah, he has. He came out the gate storming with a $129, $127. Had one bad game at 90, and he was lucky that it didn't end up being more than the 30-pin lead. Bob had spare opportunities the last 2 boxes. Rick
John, remember, was on a strike. So
leaving 1, 2, 4, and 9.
There's fill balls. And he gets some lucky breaks there.
He's got one more.
He's got 1 more ball. He's got 8 down so far. Let's see what Rick can do with this. Hit, pin, hit.
Yeah.
Should be another spare.
His ball really has a lot of torque. I noticed that he does draw a lot of chops.
Yes, it took a while, but it
Bob
went.
Lee, spare on strike. Or was it?
It was, sure was.
You got it.
Oh, nice job from Rick. Nice to
Bob Lee, I mean, John Ahearn. Drew doing a lot of matches. Drew Brain not working good. Sorry. Yeah. I'm hanging in there. Well, I ain't no Yankees fan. I'm a Red Sox fan. That was my late friend Dave Lopez with the Yankees.
It wasn't a fill. Go get it. It wasn't a fill. Go get it.
Make sure we don't have a misunderstanding on
There's a
that.
full ball. Full ball.
Yeah.
Pulls it, but he'll take 5 on that. Considering.
Nice 15 there. Kaliri left there with a 9-pin. Yeah, the cameras on 5 and 6 have been a little problematic tonight.
Nice ball from Rick. That wood flies right across. Almost picks up the 5-pin, but doesn't.
Okay, nice bid by Rick. Got to get the 10 box and then really finish strong here. Ahearn. This is really important. Mike Miccichi needs 11 to stay in first place, ahead of Matt Taylor. Very tight race in the C South, that division. 9 for Kamrowski.
Good ball from John. For 9 as well. 9 for him as well. So John is at 82 through 7. He's basically almost at what he's
Bob, was that a $9? Him? John, that last box. It was a 9 box, yeah. I knew he had 7 and he knocked down 2. All right. I know. Just, if I see something, I'm going to try to help the Bulls out, Once again, we're not arbitrators. If we see something, we try to point it out to the Bulls. Nice ball by John Ahearn. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he hammered.
He might still get him all. He might still get him all.
Did Danny Finn put crazy glue on the Pindex? Danny's going to get bullshit. Nice spare, Rick Kamrowski.
John has a piece of wood that he's going to stay clear of. The left-handed bowler, no wood to really play with. Unless that one works.
Wood shooter. Wood shooter.
He bailed right.
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're hot, you're hot.
Let's go, Rick, says Joe Lafco. We're starting to get more viewers here because you guys are bowling good. Thank all our awesome viewers. Kamrowski.
Good action here when may not be done.
Throws it in the ocean, leaves the 8-10. Nice 8 drop.
This is a field ball for John. Oh, and he takes advantage of it.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
We knew John was capable of throwing a big game.
102 in the 8th.
In a
Boy.
golden opportunity.
Man, John Ahearn on the rampage. In the C division here.
Shooting for spares instead of shooting for 10. Outstanding drop from Rick.
Bob Lee, beware. Kamrowski getting hot again.
Is he going to do it again with another piece? He tried that same strategy again. He figured it worked last time around. Go for the piece of wood that's nowhere near the pin, and maybe it'll work.
All right, Ahearn going for 10 here. Wow, by far his best game of the night. Nice 9. 111 for 9 for John.
Hey, let's see 20.
Rick on a mark right here.
Yeah, it's big right here for Rick. Bob on a 65 half.
Exactly.
Needs a big fill.
Yep. No.
In the nose for a 6 fill.
That 3-1. So that's 3-1.
He does it again.
Right in the kisser.
The candlepins giveth and they taketh away, right?
Yes, sir. It's such a brutal game.
Rick making a big.
Just a little to outside for Rick. He wants to get at least one more. 106 here. Okay, big out here for John.
He's at 116 right now.
John did lose the first 3 games. It's only 27 pin difference. 106 for Kamrowski. All right.
It's 118 for John Ahearn.
Nice game, John Ahearn, right there. I'd love to see comebacks like that. You're having a rough time.
Dude, 22. Be happy with it. That one half missed. Be happy with it. Great half.
Oops. Get to smell the cleaning chemicals now. So it happens when you're here late at night and you're in the wonderful.
Now we start at the bottom of the 4th string. Bob at 65, not on the mark. It's 42 pins to take the string.
Yep, 6. Let me check out YouTube here on yours.
One more. Give him that. Give him that.
His on YouTube.
All right, Bob Lee, 4 horsemen. 1, 2, 4, and 7 right here. Danny Finn saying mics are picking up at different times. Duncan and Bob are echoing. All right. Well, Duncan and Bob aren't really on mic. They're not on mic, Danny.
But they are pretty close to us.
Yeah, they are. It's just the way it is here. Nice 10, though, for Bob Lee. Yep, Steve keeping the place spotless. That's Mr. Steve Reno Sr., legendary professional bowler. His name is on that championship trophy, I think twice, maybe more. I'm sure Steve will correct me if I'm wrong. 1, 2, 4, Bob Lee. Spare opportunity. All spare opportunity. Mike Miccichi here. 5-10. Got some wood. It's going to have to hit it perfect, though. Bob pulled it just a bit. Turned a little sideways in the line there. Mike Miccichi. Street sweeper. Mike Miccichi goes for the far left wood with the street sweeper. Nice spare. 59 on the ball coming through 7. Nice 10 box here for Bob Lee. Once again, awesome bowling tonight. Props to Dan Shugothier. Justin Waters keeping the undefeated season going. Shu for putting up a hell of a fight. Steven Bati did some great bowling. Career high 5. Rob Linehan won 2 of the last 3 games. Show why he's a great bowler. Nice drop for Bob Lee. And it's a
drop for...
it is a 4-10 for Mike Miccichi.
I figured it out.
Big 8, Phil.
No more echo. Should be good.
No more echo. Duncan McDougal, the young man, on the sound. Nice spare, Bob Lee.
Interesting one here for Mike. Let's see how he plays it. I think he was probably going for the right side.
Oh, I think he was over the right cap of that wood near the 4, but just missed it. Tough break. All right, he is down right now, 26. Mike is down 26 for the game. He's up 1 for the match right now. 2 boxes to go. Opposite of 9-7. The battle is joined. Bob Lee freaking getting a belly full of fire. Puts a 5 in it. Starline 5. Why don't you tell us, Dave, what does Mike have to shoot at?
Mike has the 1-3-10. Wood to help to pick up the 10 pin. Let's see if he can split the 1-3. Just off to the right.
Just dropped it a little bit. Bob needs 1 pin here to take this game. Okay.
It's a 9 box from Mike. That puts an 85 through 9.
What was the difference going into this game? How many pins?
Rick. Mike had a 9 box.
27. So right now, John Ahearn actually has the lead over Mike. So we've had some lead changes.
Not yet. It's still. John Ahearn will win game 4, but he's still down 1 for total. All the pins Bob Lee gets here goes for his total. And it is 4-4 in the Bob Lee Rick Kamrowski match. What a comeback for Bob Lee here.
Let's see if Bob can hit the hip pin. Nope. Mike has the triangle left side.
Oh.
Just hits it a bit light.
Nice bit, Mike.
So John will take the 3rd string and have the lead in the match.
No, he will not. No.
26 pin difference.
It was 27. He only won by 23.
No, it's a 94 for Mike. 94, 95.
95 for Mike. So it's a 4-pin lead for Mike.
23. Okay.
It is 4-4 in the Bob Lee match. Bob Lee trails by 9 pins right now. 4-4, you're down 9. Boy, Rick Kamrowski was up 46 after 2. Like I tell you, I've seen 4-0s turn into 4-10s.
2 close matches.
The echo only seems to be coming from the background, guys. I think Duncan has been working on that. He says he's got that solved. Say hello, Duncan.
Working on the scoreboard here.
Yep, 6-2 for Mike Miccichi. But that match is 4 pins right now.
We got 2 close ones right here.
Yeah. Well, this would be big for John Ahearn. I mean, he's been struggling. You know, Matty Taylor's watching. He's the #1 John Ahearn fan in the universe right now. But John leaves a... John leaving the post. 4 horsemen with a 10-pin.
Yeah, it was just settings, sound.
It's great. It's my first time this year working. Sounds great, Danny Finn says. And Danny Finn also says hi to you, Cheech. Cheech, Danny Finn says hi. Cheech. Gotta get used to that during the broadcast. And, a lot of people here tonight. Ashley Britton was here hanging out. Got a lot of luminaries. Yeah. I think Duncan may be leaving the building.
I think we're the only ones left, except for some
The workers.
One other.
That's
player.
how it is when you're an announcer, man.
John?
All right, John with a 9 box. It didn't record one of the balls somehow. Okay, 9 boxes to go. We are here at the awesome Ryan's Family Amusements here in Millis, Massachusetts. I'm Drew Steele once again. All you bowling fans, this was ACST Mania tonight. 12 bowlers, 6 matches. I was on mic for a total of for 8 of the bowlers. Glad to do it.
Nice ball from Rick. Leaves the check mark left-hand side.
John Ahearn with a 1-2-4-10. Got some wood right in there.
The way his strategy tonight is play the wood. Let's see if he does it again.
Kind of dropped it, left it out there. Didn't have any hook on it that time. Ooh.
Pops through for an 8 box.
8 box. Hate them chops in those situations.
17 for 2 for him. Picks up 2 there, so that's a 9 box. That's 19. So both bowlers open for the first 2 boxes here in the 5th and final game.
I mean, what I'm really impressed with is this Bob Lee comeback. I mean, he got totally stomped those first 2 games, but he just stuck with it, kept firing away, and now it's 4-4. Nice 9 drop over John Ahearn.
After the last time he had the 7-pin, let's watch what John does in this one. Although this wood's a little bit deeper.
Yeah, he's going to have to make it.
He's going to have to go right.
Got to try
I said that before.
a cross alley shot or something. Nope, it's a 9 box.
And it's insult to injury there, so a 9 box for John. 26. He's been throwing a really good first ball.
Yeah, he has. He's really found it. It's the best I've seen him bowl.
Right on it. Stay with it.
That's a nice try by Rick.
Yeah, 6, 7, 10, no wood. That's really hard to get. Oh, in the gutter, no good. 28-3 right now.
Poor Bob. He's correcting the scoreboard. Gets down and has to go back up again.
All right, John Ahearn way off. Like, hit the 3-6 pocket that time. 1, 2, 7, 8, 10. Wood between the 2, 7.
Nice first ball. He's going to leave a split there. Yes, but there is some wood.
All right, John
Ball
Ahearn.
from John.
Oh, what a
Nice
bid.
bid.
Great bid.
Yeah, took the 1-2-8, but the 7-10 remain. He's open through 4. You know, Mike definitely like saying, okay, opportunity's knocking.
Let's see what we can do with this one here.
Yeah, he had to be on the cap there. Had to try to spray it. $34, 1 to go.
Whoa! Oh, that was 10.
Yeah.
That was outrageous.
Some nice tents today, Joe.
Amazing. That's great.
Shit, if I hit it right there, it'll hop over.
That was the John Ahearn strategy.
It's the only way to play it.
Hit that bleeping wood, anyways.
Give it a ride. See what happens.
5th box.
Those you were here earlier, in ACST action recently, Rick Kamrowski was 4-10 against Mike Legender, 12-2 against somebody.
Oh, Spready.
Somebody with a T in their name. 2-12 versus Mike Capone. Bob Lee was 4-10 against Phil Clough recently and 8-6 against Brian Fournier. Brian, you know.
Bob was telling us this is his 3rd match in 4 days, so we'll see if there's any, if that shows up here.
John, nice. You know, he came back from that gutter pretty good with a 7 drop. Okay, both bowlers need outs right here.
James Hughes. Can he get the cap?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow! Woo! It's a 10 box, another great 10. These bowlers are making.
That was the best 10.
That's where you start with the gutter.
Got a ball, I usually like to throw a strike.
In Worcester one time, there was this bowler, John Goyette, bowling against us. Threw a gutter ball, make a spare. Threw another gutter ball, make a spare, then put a 6 on it.
Wow! I did that out in, what do you call it, spare time tournament.
Oh, yeah?
I threw a spare, then I threw a gutter ball.
There you go.
I started the game spare, gutter ball, then I threw a strike ball with the spare, then a 1 fill.
Okay, nice first ball there from Mike.
Did you put? Oh, I see.
Big shot here from Mike. 2-pinner.
Oh, he chopped
It
it.
right through.
God, that was a terrible break.
Object.
He's got a close match. John did not get a spare, but got 44. A heck of a try, and he makes it.
Makes the post. Wow.
No doubt about it, shot there. 2 close matches.
As Andre the Giant would say, I'll squeeze you, ho, ho, ah. And he squeezed in that spare.
1-3-10 for Mike left.
Oh, God.
Gone.
Mixing ball there. Back to, you know.
Gone there for Mike.
Well, spare for Mike, strike for Bob.
Not how he planned it. But,
30 and a ball for Bob Lee. The freaking, there's like the 8-pin hits the 7-pin hits the 4-pin. Back to front. Wow, Mike.
oh, can you believe it? Only a 3 fill on that.
Oh, that's harsh.
Pounds it right through the middle part of the
Ray Weatherby knows that pain. Bob Lee for a double gets an 8 drop. Wow.
Nice ball. Go get him. Come
Bob Lee turning on the gas and throwing some fire into it.
Oh, great bid. Wow. What a ball.
tremendous shot. Mike puts a lot of spin on that ball.
Wow,
That
beautiful
speed.
bid. 6 out of 7 on that for Mike. Oh, Bob just missed it. All right. 38 through 2, nothing to sneeze at.
Go get him. They still count.
That's a heck of a 10.
He is up 10 for total right now as we speak, Bob Lee. From being down 46. Unbelievable comeback for Bob Lee. Okay.
Oh, wow. That was way more impressive.
All right. 47 through 3 for Bob. Up 11, 19 for the game, 11 in the match.
Hammer.
It's really found the range on that hip pin.
Yeah, Mike gets it going, man. He's great bowler. You know, he's bowled, world championships perennially, all those type of tournaments. He's bowled at the highest level of this game for years and years.
Too.
Beautiful spare.
His total is in play. And it's 2 spares in 4 boxes here. Bob with another tremendous spare.
What a ball. Good gravy.
He loves the 4 horsemen on the right with the pins on the left. Makes it like this.
What was that? 1, 3, 6, 9, 10, 4, 7. That is a boatload of pins. Mike has found his groove. Hammer time for Mike Miccichi. Beautiful bowling.
That was the angle one, huh? Let's throw it with intent.
62 and a ball. Oh, Bob gets 3 in the spare. Still 60 through 4, nothing to sneeze at. Let's see if he can make it again.
This is easy.
You know, we keep trying different variations of the same shot.
That
Let's
was
see if
3
Bob
on the
can do
spare,
this.
guys.
The scoreboard is 2. Boy, he hit it. Not this time, though.
All right.
Great ball, great ball.
All right. Cameras. All right, Bob here trying to get a couple more. That left corner has been troublesome.
Yeah, take one off for him. -1. -1. Gave you 7 on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you had 4 left.
Bob is up 14 right now with 5 boxes to go. Mike, 18 plus. Mike is up 22 and 2 balls right now.
Clutch bowling really going to make it difficult for John to make total.
Yeah, I mean, just that, his last 4 boxes, 13, 10, 20, and then he's got the 2-ball fill. Okay, Mr. Kamrowski and Mr. John Ahearn trying to end up the night on good notes here. Rick trying to regain that momentum that he had those first 2 games. Nice ball. Just missed that pin there. 1, 3, 7, 8, 10. I'm going to stand up for the rest of the match. God.
Come on for John. Look at
Ahearn.
1 or 2.
Yeah, take a ball.
Oh, how about 3?
I had the 2, 4, 10 pit ball off the wall, taking 2 of them.
Let's see what Rick does here.
Okay, you call it.
Got it.
He's got a chance, and it's going to fall. Outstanding job by Rick.
Ball.
And will John go straight at the pin? Or
We'll see what John does here. It's a big ball
say
for
play the
John.
wood if I was him, but
Yeah, that's what I would do too. He makes it. Who needs the
right at it.
stinking wood, right?
right in the face says John.
Like, who needs that stinking wood? Drew does when he bowls. I'll take all the stinking wood I can get on Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah, that's a fill.
Nice ball again, a nice fill ball by Rick.
That way, Rick.
Nice 17 for Rick, 60 through 6 right now.
A big ball for John. If he
Yeah.
could have connected a strike here.
Yeah, he's down a bunch right now.
And he's right in.
What a hammer.
19 for John. That is what the doctor ordered right there.
Yep.
That's what the doctor ordered for Rick.
All over it.
All right, these C bowlers bowling like A bowlers right now. Really getting it going.
John.
Oh, just pulled it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like rubbing it in, Duncan. Duncan doesn't know how to be diplomatic and announcer style yet. If I can somehow get my footwork, maybe. But I have to announce these matches too. That takes time. There's only so much time in the day, guys.
Well, Rick's on another spare here.
All right, Rick. Big Phil.
Oh, he's right there again.
19. Look out, Bob Lee. Look out. The battle is rejoined right now. Rick. Here we go. John Ahearn.
Lots of
Mix.
action.
1, 7, 8 there for John.
single pin.
Oh, man, that hurts. That was painful there for Rick. He needed that one.
Same deal for John. If you can hit the
Hey,
hit
go get the
pin,
next one. Rick, go get the next one. Come on.
wood behind could fly. Just off.
Hang on. You're all right. Go get the next one.
All right, 88 through 8. Really needs at least one mark here
So each pool
down the stretch.
Nice 10. Oh!
Minus one.
Nice 9.
With Mike sitting on the strike, I would say 2. He's going to need to get it up to about 115 to really put any pressure on.
He's right on the hit pin. His 9th box here, 5th game.
4, 7, 8. Ball in the 1-3 pocket there for Rick. Mixing pretty good. Got some wood in there.
Right there, that was a strike ball, but only 7.
Sean, last 2 games, this is as good as I've seen him bowl.
Yep.
He's been on the head pin around a good 60 to 70%.
Take the 2.
Big shot here from up there.
Yeah, Rick needs this.
Dastardly triangle.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Beautiful shot there. 98 and a ball for Rick.
Ball, Rick. That's way to come back.
John, will the wood help? Ball goes right between the 2 pins.
Remember, Rick was up 9 for total coming into this game. So whatever he gets, Bob is going to have to get that plus 10 to get the total. Ooh, 9. 90 through 9 for John. Okay, last box for Rick Kamrowski and John Ahearn here. Ryan's Family Amusements and Millis. Candlepin Bowling Network. You want candle pins? We got
Boy,
it.
he's deadly on that hit pin.
Hey, wow.
Ball, go get it.
The momentum shifts in this match. First 2 games, Rick. Last 2.5 games, Bob
Another 9
Lee.
pin drop.
Johnny Amos.
Now Rick is trying to flop the mo back his way again. Holy cow.
Come on.
He's looking good. He has a little bit of a curve.
Okay.
Could use this one.
This one, yeah.
Oh, just off to the left.
Okay, that's going to hurt. Eight box for Rick Kamrowski. It's a 114. Bob Lee needs a 124 to take total.
That's a 9 box for John.
99 for John.
It's actually, yep, 99.
That's still a nice hat.
Mike will need 48. So
No, less than that.
Well, he's on a strike, so he's got 2 balls.
2 balls. He needs 96
For the
to win total. To win the match, he's going to need, including his fill ball, 48. You're right. I just wanted to make sure to get in the totals in there.
So he's looking good, but Bob's going to...
What a match
have a
between
good
Bob and Rick
first
Kamrowski. This is a lot of playoff. Oh, the hammer from Bob Lee! Bob Lee just freaking yes. Open it up a can. All right. Off the head pin from Mike here. 1369.
Doesn't matter. Give him 1. No, I didn't see the one in the back.
Yep. Okay.
7 fill on the strike.
Yep. Right now, Mike is up 14 in the game, 18 in the match. Ooh, Bob Lee yanked me, cranked me, but he's got 2 balls.
So he's in good shape. Mike's in really good shape. Mike's in even better shape. That should about wrap it up.
He opened up the kaboom box on that one, showing that veteran status. He's bowled at the highest levels of the game.
Bob,
Oh my God!
coming back big time.
Bob Lee with one of the best comebacks of the year so far, but he's still got to get that 124 to cash it in. Up 26 for the game, up 17 for the match, plus a ball here. Okay, nice 16. 102 through 7 for Bob. Mike has another one working. Okay, 6.
Great on the full horseman.
All right.
Left hand. Actually, these full horsemen, but there's that one left. Mike goes right.
Mike needs one more pin to take 12.
That's a shot.
Beautiful
Bob.
10 for Bob Lee there. That was absolutely huge.
He's made that multiple times with
He
multiple
needs
variations tonight.
12 pins, last 2 boxes.
At least, come on.
Mike Miccichi, John Ahearn, that is a 12-2 win for Mike Miccichi. So 6, 264, 382. 481 for John Ahearn.
Nice ball.
Okay, that's 8 for Bob Lee.
Ball.
Right into the hip and again.
Beautiful ball, Mike Miccichi. These guys really showing a lot down the stretch here, as well as Rick Kamrowski. Big 71 final half, put on a show. But Bob Lee was not to be denied tonight. 122 and a ball for Bob Lee.
Mike's spot on with
Nice
his
spare
with the
from
10
Mike.
pin.
Pull it up now.
These bowlers have really given us a lot to look at tonight. Some great bowling.
Is there another match after this? Let's keep going.
Woo, no, ACST Mania
We've only
is
just
wrapping
begun.
up.
This isn't Midnight Madness.
Lakers Warriors.
Bob Lee comes back for a 10-4. Wow.
We're in the 10th and final box. This will do it, folks. Drew, this is like your, how many boxes we called tonight with the
About 80 bazillion. $566 from Mr. Rick Kamrowski.
great bowling though from Rick and from Bob. A heck of a match. And John, outstanding to take that 4th string, was it?
Yes, 4-string he took.
And making that match really, really close. Within 3 pins, I think. Great job by Mike coming back and clutch bowling here with a
139 for Bob Lee.
and 122 for Mike Miccichi to take the 5th string.
Mike Miccichi, 186, 291. 386, 508. Miccichi by 27 pins. Bob Lee, 210, 330. Score 43, 582 for Mr. Bob Lee. That's a 10 for Lee. Staying alive for the playoffs there. Tough loss for Rick, though.
Bob 582 to 566 over Rick Kamrowski, and on the other match, Mike Miccichi takes 12 with 508 versus John Ahearn's 481.
How tough is it? You need a 124 to win an effing match. Sorry I cussed, but that is one of the best clutch performances I've seen this year. That was great. Miccichi goes 12-2.
And that should about wrap it
Let's
up.
wrap it up. Like I said, 4-0s can turn into 4-10s. And Bob Lee now was able to reverse what happened to him by Mr. Mike Capone. Great job, Bob Lee, 10-4. Great job, Mike Miccichi with a 12-2 over John Ahearn. Thank you, Duncan, Bob Lee. Good.